This is the United States Mint in Philadelphia, where every year tons of bullion are refined, melted into alloys, cast into ingots, rolled into strips, and finally struck between dies and pressed. In this manner, approximately $30 million in coin are turned out here every year.
I know an easier way to accumulate a lot of coin.
What's that, young lady?
Marry it.
The party's over. Let's start the cleanup. Come on. Excuse me.
Oh, golly.
It was a wonderful party, Mike. And Mother and I will see you on Saturday night then, huh?
Oh, I'm looking forward to meeting her, Paul. By the way, is there anything special she might like for dinner?
Her favorite is swordfish.
Oh, well, then swordfish it'll be.
Fine.
Julie, I found her.
Oh.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Mike.
Good night, Paul.
Speaking of swordfish, you speared yourself a pretty good one, Mike.
The only heir to the Wadsworth shipping millions.
Oh, let's not get carried away now, girls. I like Paul a lot, but there's many a slip twixt the cup and the mother-in-law.
Well, he seems to go for you, and he certainly had a good time tonight.
Everybody did.
Except our beloved house manager.
Mr. Toby had a lot of nerve calling up and complaining about the noise of our hi-fi.
Yeah, I could hardly hear it over the bongo drums.
Well, we certainly broke up early enough. It's only 11.
Oh, look, Paul forgot his bongo.
Oh, no, he didn't. Loco, I think you better quit now.
Are you still worrying about old big ears, Toby?
As a matter of fact, yes.
That's not Paul.
No, it's old Big Ear.
Well, won't you come in, Mr. Toby? We were just talking about you.
And we were just talking about you. Oh, for heaven's sakes, no wonder I couldn't get you on the telephone again. Just look. Well, ladies, it looks like you've really gone and done it.
Now, just a moment. Our party broke up by 11.
And we certainly kept the noise down.
And your ears aren't really very big.
Well, you don't have to have big ears to hear a bongo drum. Frankly, ladies, the neighbors are restless, especially Mrs. Hopkins.
That old grouch. The last time I took a bubble bath, she complained about the bubbles popping.
Well, this time she complained personally to Mr. Bottomley.
Who's he?
Who's it? J.R. Bottomley, the new owner of the building. She got him out of bed.
So we had a little party. What's the big fuss?
Unfortunately, Mr. Bottomley asked me about your past record as tenants, and I was forced to tell him.
Past record? Now, look, Warden.
I have it all right here. Listen. Throwing bags of water from terrace on pedestrians. Going away for weekend with bathtub running and inundating 3 apartments with wall-to-wall water. Using hall fire extinguisher to put out shish kebab.
And what about the time we forgot to pay the rent?
Yes, time.
Okay, Mr. Toby, what are you getting at?
Mr. Bottomley has instructed me to notify you that the next infraction of your lease will be your last. Just look at that mess. Isn't that terrible? Well, for heaven's sakes, it won't come off. You'll have to clean it yourselves. And don't forget, ladies, Mr. Bottomley means business. And roll back that stupid rug. Oh, for goodness... Oh, good night.
He certainly got his nerve threatening us like that.
You can say that again. I'm so mad I could pop my cork.
Oh, you better not. Mrs. Hopkins might hear you. Loco? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, who could that be so early?
Maybe it's Warden Toby. I bet the coffee was perking too loud.
Hi, Jessie.
Morning, girls. This just came for you, Air Express.
Who's it from?
It came all the way from Alaska. Mr. John Albright.
Johnny! He's been on that hunting trip for more than a month. I was wondering when we'd hear from him.
What could it be in such a large crate? Oh, maybe he struck gold.
More likely it's some expensive furs.
Here's a key to open it.
You better open it and fast.
Do you see anything?
Yes. Another eye staring back at me. It's a seal. And he's gift wrapped.
That Johnny and his practical jokes.
Hey, there's a card tied to the ribbon.
Let's see.
Oh, isn't he cute? I wonder if he's a boy or a girl. Must be a boy. He's got whiskers.
Listen to this. Dear Gwen, Mike, and Loco, this will introduce you to Sylvester.
How do you do, Sylvester? My name is Loco.
I thought he'd be a lot of fun around the penthouse. He can sleep in the bathtub, and if you want to get on his right side, he's crazy about swordfish.
Gee, then he can come to dinner Saturday night, too.
He'd make a perfect dinner partner for Paul's mother.
Girls, I'll tell you one thing. If that seal's here Saturday night, you won't be. Toby's on a rampage.
Oh, my gosh, we forgot about Toby.
Well, they don't allow pets in the building. If he ever came up here and found a seal, we'd really be dead. We've got to get rid of him right away. Jessie.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, now you're...
Good luck to you, girls. Good luck.
No. Get away from those gumdrops.
Oh, I'm calling the city zoo. We'll donate Sylvester to them.
Sylvester's right. You can't give him away. He's a gift.
This is one time when it's better to give than to receive.
Mike is right, Loco. If we keep him, they'll break our lease. And besides, we couldn't take care of him. Well, the least we ought to do is feed him before he goes. Come on, Sylvester. I think we've got some sardines. Well, they're like little itty-bitty swordfish. Without the swords.
Hello. Seal department, please. I'd like to speak to whoever is in charge of your seals. Thank you. Hello, this is Miss McCall, and I'm at the Tower Apartments. We have a seal here in our penthouse, and... Hello? Hello, are you still there? Oh, well, anyway, someone sent us this seal from Alaska, and we'd like to donate him to you. Oh, but we can't keep him here. Well, what do you suggest I do? Thank you. I'll call them. Goodbye.
What did he say?
Oh, he gave me the sad story about being overstocked, under budget. He told me to call the county zoo.
What if they won't take him either?
Well, then I'll call the zoo superintendent. If that doesn't work, I'll go right to the top. I'll call Walt Disney.
Mother Bear knocked at the door. Knock, knock, knock in a mid-sized knock. No one came.
But we can keep him here. Well, you've certainly been no help. Goodbye.
Well, I guess we've had it. We've called the aquarium, 2 zoos, the circus, and every carnival and amusement park in town. What do we do now?
There's one thing left. We could take him to a furrier and have him make us a seal skin coat.
Oh, no, you couldn't do that. And besides, he isn't our size.
Toby, we're goners. Who's there?
Mr. Toby, may I come in?
Sidewalk, here we come.
Get him in the kitchen, quick. Shoot, scat, go.
Mush. Sardines. Swordfish.
Gumdrops. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Toby, but you can't come in. We're not dressed.
Oh, well, I just wanted to inform you that our new owner, Mr. Bottomley, will be making an inspection tour of the building tomorrow. He'll be coming through your apartment about 4 o'clock.
Oh, well, I'm afraid no one will be here tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, that's all right, Miss McCall. We'll just let ourselves in with a pass key. You see, Mr. Bottomley's very anxious to... What's that?
Miss Jones has a very bad cough. Whooping cough.
Heavens, it sounds pretty bad. She better take care of it. Until tomorrow afternoon.
Yes. Now you've done it, Sylvester. I'd like to...
No, take it easy, Mike.
Take it easy. Do you realize that he's ruined us? They'll be coming through here tomorrow. They'll see Junior, and out we go.
What about your dinner Saturday for Paul and his mother? You might lose your chance to marry a millionaire.
If I do...
That Sylvester is so messy. That must be Toby and Mr. Bottomley. I just hope we get away with this.
We better. Oh! Sylvester didn't finish his dinner. Take it to the kitchen quick.
Ah, I see you ladies are home. Miss McCall, Miss Kirby, I'd like you to meet Mr. Bottomley.
How do you do?
Ladies. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. From what Mrs. Hopkins downstairs reported, I didn't expect to find this apartment in such good condition.
How about her apartment? Did you find any ear prints on the ceiling?
Now, ladies.
Well, everything seems to be fine in here. May I see the bedroom, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Where's Miss Jones today? Is she working?
No, she's taking a bath in the guest bathroom.
I guess that's one room you'll have to skip.
Yes, I guess we'll have to.
Toby, make a note. I think the girls should have some new drapes in the bedroom and make everything smarter, more cheerful. You think you'd like that?
Oh, that would be wonderful. And anything else you can think of, we'd appreciate.
Toby, we ought to do something about these doors. What was that?
Oh, Miss Jones is in there. Do you really think she should be taking a bath with that bad cough of hers?
Doctor's orders, you know, starve a cold, soak a cough. There are a few things we'd like to talk to you about in the kitchen.
Well, I never heard of anyone having a cough like that. Do you think it's contagious?
Oh, no.
Well, I wouldn't want any of my other tenants to pick up what she has.
Believe me, there isn't a chance in the world.
As we were saying, Mr. Toby, there are a few things in the kitchen we'd like to see you about. I thought they'd never leave.
That was a narrow escape.
Okay, Loco, the coast is clear. Come on in. I unlocked the door. Loco! It's the only way I could keep him quiet.
The hallway's clear.
I wonder what the rap is for seal smuggling.
Never mind. It's just a good thing Jessie got us that baby carriage.
Come on, Loco. Oh, I had to get him his toys and a blanket. He just didn't look comfortable. Sylvester, we've got to put this over. Come on, get your little that up, boy. Put the little head down in there. That's Sylvester, it. Come on, baby. Come on. There you go. That's it. Yes.
Hurry up. We've got to get him out of here.
Now keep quiet, baby. Be good little seal, Sylvester. Hurry up. We're just wasting time. Okay. Got it? Okay. Am I pushing this like a real mommy? If we ever get another package from Alaska, remind me not to open it. Oh, I think he's cute.
Hello, ladies. We just came back to check up. Well, what have we here?
Yeah, it's a baby. My niece. We're just taking him out for a walk. I mean her.
Niece? I didn't know you had a niece, Miss McCall.
Oh, why, yes. We're just minding her for the evening. Why don't you introduce Miss Jones to Mr. Bottomley? She was taking a bath when you called this afternoon.
Oh, of course. Miss Jones, this is Mr. Bottomley.
Oh, yes. And how is that terrible cough of yours, Miss Jones?
Cough? Oh, it's a lot better, thank you.
I guess my niece must have caught it from her.
I told you it was contagious.
Oh, nice little baby. My, she's hungry. Careful you don't get too close, Mr. Bottomley. Remember, contagious.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Going down.
Oh, well, you will excuse us, gentlemen. We have to be running along now.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Well, I do hope you won't be bringing her back in the building until she's recovered.
Oh, we won't be bringing her back, period. Tigers. There it is, seal pool.
Well, this is the end of the line for Sylvester. Gosh, I feel terrible about this. Do we have to?
We have to. Paul and his mother are coming tomorrow night, and I'm sure Mrs. Wadsworth wouldn't want her son running around with a girl seal keeper.
It's going to be awfully lonesome taking a bath without him.
There's an opening up ahead. We'll tilt him into the pool from there. Come on.
Oh, wait a minute. Goodbye, Sylvester. Oh, I just can't. You girls will have to do it without me. Come on, Mike. Bye, Sylvester. Bye.
Now, Loco, you'll have to snap out of it. You didn't eat a bite of dinner.
That's just because you ordered that sardine salad. Brought back memories. All I know is it's the first time in 2 days I've been able to breathe freely.
Yes, and we can face Mrs. Wadsworth with a clear conscience and an empty bathtub. Oh, no!
Sylvester came back.
I tried to keep him out, but he raised such a rumpus I was afraid that Toby'd hear.
You ladies have your nerve. Dumping your seal into our pool.
What makes you so sure he's ours? Oh, it's so nice to have you back, Sylvester, baby.
Look, ladies, one of our men saw you putting Sylvester baby into the pool. Luckily, our superintendent had your address from when you called yesterday.
Couldn't you take him back? Really, this is no place for him.
I'm sorry, lady. I got my orders. And just don't try it again. Or next time, we'll hand the matter over to the police.
I'm sorry, girls. I did the best I could.
We know you did, Jesse. Thanks anyway.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Sylvester! Stop that. You'll get a tummy ache. Who are you calling?
Paul Wadsworth. I've got to call off tomorrow night's dinner.
I guess it would be safer.
Hello? Mr. Wadsworth, please. Oh? Well, this is Miss McCall, and I... Oh, you do? Yes, what is the message? Oh? Oh, but he can't come here. Well, isn't there any place I can reach him? Oh, I see. Thank you. Goodbye.
Now what?
I can't get a hold of Paul and his mother. They flew to Nassau for a few days, and they plan to come here directly tomorrow night.
Oh, Mike, what are you going to do now?
I don't know. Of course, Mrs. Wadsworth likes seafood. Maybe we could serve her fillet of seal under glass.
Well, that soup was delicious, Mike. Wasn't it, Mother?
Yes. Oh, yes, very.
Don't you care to finish it, Mrs. Wadsworth?
No, thank you, my dear. I have to watch my calories, you know.
Why don't you go ahead and eat? We'll watch them for you.
I'll get the entree. Would you care for some baked potatoes, Mrs. Wadsworth?
No, definitely no. Distinctly said no potatoes.
I'm so terribly sorry.
Oh, what was that horrible noise?
The whooping cough.
It's the little boy next door. We have very thin walls.
Whooping cough. Well, I hear there's a lot of that going around now.
Not as much as we've got around here. I mean, how about some vegetables?
Oh, thank you. Everything looks so wonderful, Mike.
Oh, I almost forgot, Paul. You simply must see it.
See what?
You too, Mrs. Wadsworth. It's time for the new Earth satellite to pass over.
Satellite?
Wonderful view from the private kitchen. On second thought, it is a better view from the terrace.
Well, I don't want to see a satellite. I want to see my sword.
Oh, but it's such a thrilling sight.
I don't see any satellite.
Well, it usually appears about there.
Oh, I can't hold them back there much longer. Can't you get them away from there? I've tried everything. You won't move. Here, Sylvester. Swordfish, come on. Sylvester, come on, boy. Come on, Sylvester.
Well, I don't see anything.
Oh, you can't leave yet. I'm sure it'll be here any minute.
Boy, here we go.
Under the table.
We didn't see it.
What in the world are they doing under the table?
I dropped my earring. But I found it. Loco.
We missed the satellite.
Well, I don't feel I missed a thing. I just hope the food isn't cold. Why, someone's been eating out of my plate.
Oh, I'll get you another one.
Mother, what's the matter?
Why, the most ridiculous thing. I could have sworn I saw a seal. It is a seal.
What? Oh, Mike, what's going on here?
I guess I better explain.
Explain? Explain living with a seal? Come, Paul. I have never been so humiliated in my life.
Oh, but Mother,
Please,
look,
Mrs.
Mike, please.
Wadsworth. You've just got to
Mother.
listen.
Oh, no, I don't. I told you these girls were not our kind.
But Mother, please, Mike, would
Come,
you please?
Paul.
But... Oh, allow me, Mother.
I've never been so insulted.
Look, Mike, please.
Oh!
Yes, I'm coming, Mother.
He's acting like he's really glad to see them go.
You know something? So am I.
Oh, my.
Sylvester, you're a better judge of character than we are.
Let's finish the dinner.
Swordfish for everybody. Now, Sylvester, you behave yourself. Would you care for some rolls?
He must be watching his calories, too.
Who is it?
Mr. Toby, let me in. I know you have a seal in there.
What can we do?
She told me, but I didn't believe it. Why, you have got a seal.
Who told you?
That hysterical woman in the elevator.
Mrs. Wadsworth told you about the seal? Blubbermouth.
Well, ladies, this does it. Mr. Bottomley's on his way up, and you're on your way out.
But, Mr. Toby, this seal was given to us as a gift. We can't get rid of it.
Ours is not the reason why. Mr. Bottomley gave you your final warning. This is your last violation of the lease.
What seems to be the trouble here?
Just look at this.
They do have a seal in here.
Clause 9, a flagrant violation of no pets in the building. I've just notified them that they're being evicted.
Well, then you'll just have to unnotify them. I forgot to tell you, Toby, I'm eliminating that clause.
What?
When I move into the building, I'm bringing my 2 St. Bernards with me. It'd be unfair to the other tenants not to let them have pets. Of course, I've never heard of anyone having a seal for a pet before.
Oh, he's almost human.
Whooping cough.